into the ground. That was a bit of a sharp transition from forward to reverse, wasn't it? Oh dear. Oh dear. Thanks for that. Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn them notifications on. So we are back today. I'm back with another process in the series of videos from the failed Barley. So today I am preparing the ground for the seed drill to come in. What I've got behind the back of the tractor here is our power harrow. And this field is quite hard going actually. It's quite surprising how much it's taken to work this ground down. Now, this ground is still quite damp, which is ideal. When I look at the soil behind the tractor, there's still quite a lot of moisture left in that, which is perfect really for the seeds to go into. Means that there is still moisture available for them when they go into the ground. That was a bit of a sharp transition from forward to reverse, wasn't it? Oh dear. So yeah, the soil's coming up real well and it's working down nicely as well, which I don't expect anything different, to be honest. This field we're on today is quite good ground. It does work down really well, and also we're working into what was basically the seedbed from last year, so it's already worked down from that really. So I've got our Kun, however you pronounce that name, people say it differently. We've got that power harrow behind this tractor. Now this is a 3-metre machine. I'm currently on our JXU 105, and yeah, it's running it quite well. We quite often put the power harrow behind this tractor in the back end when we're usually drilling. We ply work down and drill. I usually put the power harrow behind this tractor. It copes really well with it. It's well geared for the job as well. Only problem, it can be a little bit light on the front end, but other than that, it does a fantastic job. Also, a little bit noisy in the cab. I'm not sure how well you're going to hear me. This cab is a tiny bit too noisy, but it's not that bad. I've been in louder tractors. So the plan now is to work this field down today. I think we're going to drill this afternoon. If not, it will be tomorrow. There's a little bit of rain forecast, not for tomorrow, but the day after that. So we want to get the seeds in and rolled before then. If we get that rain that's forecast, it'll be perfect for this ground. It'll just give them seeds a little bit more moisture to grow with, so long as it doesn't come really hot afterwards, which I don't think it is. I think it's coming a little bit cooler. To do with the heat, to get the grass going and other stuff, but as an effect of that as well, if it's really sunny, it's going to dry this ground out really quick, which we don't want. We want this moisture now to stay in this ground, so the crop has got it there to take it in and grow a real nice crop of forage rate. Here. So there's been water laid just there all over the winter, and ploughing it and subsoiling has actually took the water away. Still a bit of a wet patch, but that's improved an awful lot over the last week really. nice relaxing speed on today's operation. All is lovely here. I think we've got a bit of a diesel leak. I think that there is a diesel leak on this tractor. I'm just gonna fire it. Well, I know there is a diesel leak. I can see a load of diesel down the side of the engine. Looks like we might be having to swap over machines on this power harrow. Hang on a moment. Oh dear. Thanks for that. I think the lift pump's leaking on this thing. So it looks like there is a diesel leak on the bottom of the lift pump, somewhere there. So I think what's best today is, I think I'm just going to swap the power over onto another tractor, because there's no point spending all afternoon trying to fix that. Might as well get the job done and then look at the leak once we've finished. So we might as well get this power harrow switched over to another tractor. Got the power harrow hooked up on the Ford now. And also, just over there in the distance, Mark is now here drilling as well. there is the drilling completed. I'm currently just ripping across this field now with our Cambridge rollers. If you're interested, it's your basic triple Cambridge rolls, one in the middle, two at the back, at the side slightly set back. They're not very interesting, they're an ancient machine, but they do the job for us just nicely. All that's left to do now with this field is to finish rolling it. We're also going to throw some slug pellets on here. Now, that's probably a crazy decision when you actually look at the ground as it is now. It's really dry, and you're probably thinking, well, where will the slugs be? Well, this field's had slurry and it's lay extremely wet over the winter. And that's not to say that you won't see the slug activity on the top where the ground's really dry, but when you go down that little bit, the ground's still quite wet and damp, and that's where the slugs are going to be. So what we don't want is to take this as, yeah, there's not going to be any slugs on here, we'll just treat this as a normal dry field. In 3 weeks time we come onto this field, we've had a bit of rain here and there. Oh god, look, the plants have been all gnawed off and there's a lot of slug activity. We had it before, we just went on our instincts. Yes, it's dry, there's not going to be the slugs. As a consequence of that, they did actually hamper the crop, and it was the same crop as this. So we're going to take the precaution. We've got the slug pellets here, we're going to put them on as soon as I finish rolling this, and then that's all that will get done on this field. Hopefully we're then going to have a lovely crop of forage rape to graze with the cows. Hopefully by then our milk buyer has told us that we can put our milk production back to what it's supposed to be, rather than having it 3% under. But by the time this video comes out, that point is going to be a little bit of an old one, so I don't really see the point in covering that now. But anyway, I think that's all for today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed this video today and this series of videos following this field through all the processes from being fallow basically to having the crop in the ground. Something a little bit different from myself. Some of the videos not got an awful amount of footage in them, but we're just highlighting the points and it's something else to watch. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, head over to my Instagram, give me a follow over there. Yeah, I post stories on there quite often, so if you want to see what goes on the day-to-day things rather than these videos, then head over there, drop us a follow. You're all welcome, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one.